Hello everyone, it's Charlton. Please subscribe to my channel, tap that notification bell, and like this video. That does help me keep making videos, and I would appreciate it majorly. So I want to tell you about the massive attack that took place in Sri Lanka earlier this morning while I'm on the East Coast in the United States. It happened around 8:30, 8:45 a.m. Sri Lanka time. That was about 15 hours ago. It's now about 11 p.m. there. Sri Lanka is a southeastern nation. It's just south of India, in the in between like the Arabian Sea and I think it's the Bengali Sea. It's a fairly large, like island nation that's been relatively peaceful since 2009 when the Civil War ended with the Tamil rebels, the Tamil Tigers. And I don't think this necessarily involves them at all. But it was a massive attack of 8 different bombings, 6 that more or less went off nearly at the same time or in succession of one another. However, spread out. Many of them in the city of the capital of the city, which is right on the western border of the country, and that's where the majority of the tourism and business in the country. It's a thriving capital with a lot of high-end hotels where a lot of the bombs actually happened. It was 3 different churches and 4 different hotels, and then a housing complex as well, as by my count. So I think the first bomb went off in Negombo, which is a city north of the capital, just north of the capital, a majority Catholic city. This was targeting Christians for sure. It was in churches that are Christian churches during Easter Sunday, at 8:30, 8:45 a.m. when the first bombs went off. So St. Sebastian Church in Negombo, which again is majority Catholic, the St. Anthony Shrine in Colombo, the capital, where several other hotels were bombed. 207 people are dead and as many as 450 people injured. This is like a massive attack, massive carnage, really horrible. And the Zion Church in Batacalcoa, which is on the eastern part of the country. That one was sort of isolated. But Negombo is very close to Colombo, where St. Sebastian Church was. The hotels that were hit were the Kingsbury, and this is in the city of Colombo, the capital, Colombo. The Kingsbury Hotel, the Shangri-La, the Cinnamon Grand, which is right in the center of the city and supposedly is situated very close to where the president resides, and the Tropical Inn, as well as, I already mentioned St. Anthony Shrine, that's in the city of Colombo, and a housing complex at Dematagoda, which is in the northern part of Colombo. So at the Cinnamon Grand, the reports are that most of all these bombs are suicide bombers. At least that's what the reports say. At the Cinnamon Grand, an individual who checked in the night before, and he checked in under the name Mohammed Azam Mohammed, and he checked it, I assume that's a fake name, and he checked in with a fake address, was reported to be just in queue. It's a large buffet in a restaurant at the bottom floor of the hotel, completely packed. It's a very popular restaurant in the center of the city, where a lot of the sort of well-to-do elites of the city go for breakfast, particularly on a Sunday morning, Easter. And it was just packed when he was waiting in line, ready to be served before he detonated his bomb. And I believe the carnage was just absolutely horrible. And in each instance, the churches, you see the photographs. I mean, it's just total devastation. At the Shangri-La, there was 2 different bombs that went off. One inside one of the restaurants, another, and these are both suicide bombers. One inside the hotel corridor. The specifics of the bombs in the other locations hasn't been reported yet. They're actually, they have surveillance of the bomb of the individual at the Cinnamon Grand, as well as the 2 at the Shangri-La. So, because this is 15 hours ago, they've already arrested seven assailants. They haven't identified, even though they say they know who the terrorists are, they haven't publicly identified, what group it is, and no group so far has publicly claimed responsibility. But the Sri Lanka Chief Police had just 10 days prior to today issued a warning and had given an intelligence alert claiming that an Islamic group was targeting prominent Christian churches, you know, without any specifics though. There was a group named in his intelligence alert, although I don't know that they're responsible, and we'll find out. The group named in his intelligence alert, and this is 10 days prior, is from the Sri Lanka police chief, the National Tawhid Jamaat, the NTJ, which is a radical Muslim group. They were blamed for vandalizing Buddhist statues earlier in the year. I mean, this is a far cry from something of that nature, and had targeted Christians for persecution and things, but nothing specific, you know. But that was who was named in his intelligence alert, the chief police, the Sri Lanka police chief, 10 days prior to this. So again, 207 people were killed, 450 people injured. The Daily Mail said 30 out of the 207 killed, 35 are foreigners. Because the Daily Mail is a British outlet, you know, they named Brits, 5 Brits, and 2 of those 5 were dual citizens, dual American British citizens. I think there was other nationalities in those foreigners, obviously Indians, Chinese, I think Japanese, Dutch, and Americans. The Secretary of State, Mike Pompeo, had said there's several Americans that were killed in this attack, although no other specifics were given. I mean, that's the broad overview of what happened. It just sounds absolutely devastating. I've seen some of the photos and video of one of the bombs going off at a church where people were just basically in traffic. I mean, it's probably a dash cam video of it going off, and you see the plume of smoke, and basically it just going off inside of a packed church where, I mean, just people are just annihilated. They have no chance. Well, that's the story there, man. And all right, well, thanks for watching my videos. Please subscribe to my channel. Give me a like down below. I'll see you in the next video. Later, man.